This is your official Leguizamo spoiler warning. If you have not watched Jon Favreau's Chef, even though we told you to like a month ago or 2 months ago, and you still haven't watched it and you don't want it spoiled, we will be spoiling that film. So highly recommend giving it a watch before you listen if you care to. If not, just enjoy the episode. It's going to be a bit of fun.
Peace. I hate the word.
Hello and welcome to Mish and Zach's Leguizamo, the fifth last episode, maybe ever of it, unless Mish convinces me to do a month of it every time.
Nah.
We're done. My name is Zach. I've watched over 150 things John Leguizamo has been in. I'm joined, as always, by my dear co-host, Mish Wittrup, who has watched...
Almost like over 150 things at regular speed.
I reckon you leave the room.
I do. I'd go do wheeze and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fairfax, if you think for a second that
You're judging me for a double time watch because I pause it when I go wee.
All right, fair call.
I pause it.
All right, fair enough. You pause when you wee at double time, but I don't pause when I wee at regular speed. So if it really all kind of adds up to the same thing.
No, you watch it better than me. But,
no, not always.
I mean, this wee revelation is huge. 5 out from the end.
It's time for me to admit it. Sometimes I go wee. I've not admitted it in 5 years.
Mish, if you had, there but for the grace of God, go on. Sometimes I'll watch them at double speed.
I'm not going to lie to you, mate. When Fish and Chips, the movie, was on, I might have taken a couple of wheeze. I might have fed my dog.
And Fish and Chips, the movie,
Gone and
was the
checked
one
the mail, mate.
I felt so bad about because I was double speed and I was skipping. I was like double tapping.
Well, you best believe we do not skip this one. This is a bloody good one.
It is. We're joined by B.
Hey, B.
Oh, hello.
G'day, mate.
I watch
Sorry,
all
that was
John
rude of us.
Leguizamo films in 0.5 speed.
Yeah, that's right. Take it in real slow.
I was watching something the other day, like just for pleasure, just for me.
Okay, calm down. You have to tell us about this.
And basically what was happening was like...
She took like 3.
Oh, Mish. Mish.
It's been a long day.
I was watching just a film and then I was like, it's a bit slow. This was an older film. I was like, it's a bit slow. And then I was like, no. Like it ended because I was so used to the double speed of like and I was like, if I ever listen to an audiobook on double speed or watch a movie on double speed for any reason other than I have to watch it by this time, just fucking take me out to pasture.
No, I hear you. But it's like sometimes I'll see the length of a movie and just be like, oh, God, an older film, and just be like, oh, God. And I'm like, no, go into it the way it was intended to be gone into, which is without iPhones or,
That's why certain older films, there are certain films that are like on my watch list that I will not watch at home. I just am waiting for a cinema to screen it.
Raging Bull is one for me.
Yeah, that's a great choice. I watched that on DVD many years ago, but that is a great one to watch at a cinema.
I always use it as an example because I watched it on telly, like on a DVD or something, and I found it really long and arduous. I was younger, and now I'm like, no, because everyone's like, it's a fucking classic and it's so amazing, you got to watch it. I'm like, I think it needs a bigger screen. I think that's what it was. I think it needs that hunch. It needs that cinematic experience.
I watched Dirty Harry at the Astor.
I thought you were going to say Dirty Dancing. I'm like, that'd be so fun on a big screen.
Oh, that would be great on a big screen.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of this. Let's talk about Chef.
All right, here we go. Although we only watched Chef around about a month or so ago, it would be a crime to not add it to our top 8. Yeah. Chef is a comedy drama written and directed and starring Jon Favreau from almost everything ever. It tells the story of renowned chef Carl Casper, who purchases a food truck after dramatically exiting his head chef gig at a very fancy but uninspiring restaurant. Together with his son and his mate, they make the most insanely delicious-looking sandwiches while he maintains a strong relationship with his ex-wife Sofia Vergara and flirts with Scarlett Johansson. With all of these delicious Cuban sangers and hot babes everywhere, Carl reignites his love for cuisine and cooking. John plays Martin, his mate and line cook.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
I know we watched this a month ago, and I know that means we're going to have to like mix up how we talk about it because we went really in depth about it. But I just, is it fair? Can I talk about the point system and where this fell?
I was going to ask you if I could mention this.
So this made it into our top 8. We will explain the point system in time, but essentially we had a point system. And it was designed in order for us to be able to agree. And this one made it in, and this is why I'm so proud of my point system, because this made it in because I put it so highly, and Mish didn't even. Did you put it on the list at all?
No. So I think we can just explain the point system. It doesn't matter.
We'll explain it again.
Yeah,
in
here
the
we
future.
go. I wrote a top 8 of my personal top 8 most Leguizamo projects.
I did a top 8 too,
and I sent it to Zach.
And then I gave the top 1 points. Anyway, we did a thing. Anyway, the point is, it got heaps of points from me, and it wasn't on Mish's list, but it made it based purely on how many points I gave it. I think I put it at number 2.
And to be clear, this would make my top 10, 12 easy, for sure. But so...
Why you hate Chef?
No, not at all. But this is Zach, and this has a very special place in Zach's heart, I feel, this film.
But I was going to say, I was like, part of what I nearly didn't put it on the list. There was a part of me that was like, oh, and I felt like that probably informed your list as well. I was like, oh, we watched it a month ago, but it just didn't feel, it felt dishonest. Just because we saved it till the end, for it to not make it onto this top 8, it would have felt wrong to me. I love this film. I also think it's the best Leguizamo. Mm-hmm. It's this era of his career.
Yeah.
And we talk a lot about it in the other episode, but like Jon Favreau's ability to cast and like profound ability to like know who's good at what is really in this film. And I think there's just something so nice to see, like, it's this great thing about it. What I love about this film and him in it in particular is it like both captures everything that's great about John Leguizamo that we love, like we talk about young Leguizamo in other stuff. This captures all of that. Like the character is sexy, the character is funny, is fun, is cheeky, all this stuff that I really love in him as a performer. But it's also age appropriate. Like he feels, it's like the right. I don't know. It's so nice to see like him be all these things, but not like.
No, I'm completely on board. I think nail on the head is the best Leguizamo, quintessential Leguizamo, which is a fantastic era of John Leguizamo, to be fair, is the Leguizamo, because it's the one we're still currently in. Like,
it's the longest age. I had a realization the other day. Do you know we are further, there's like Egyptian things where it's like Cleopatra was closer to us.
Yeah.
It's like, and I don't know if this is true, but I think it is. I'm just going to say it, because I think it'll be funny to say. We are further from the beginning of the Leguizamo age than Hollywood Guizamo was from Baby Legz.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's how long
Yeah.
the Leguizamo age is.
But I think that what I really like about this film, and I know we already touched on it, we'll talk about other things, but it's just a fun movie to watch. Like it's joyous, it's fun, it's like there's enough tension in it and bits to keep it kind of like unexpected and But generally speaking, it is just a really enjoyable, wholesome watch. And who doesn't love a food movie, A? But B, this is a really good food movie.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the look of the food. And this is coming from someone who hasn't eaten meat in like
it's
10 years or something. Those sandwiches, are you all right? Like excuse me? Because I think a sandwich is a universally loved food.
Yeah.
Like it is. No, who doesn't? Anyone who says I don't like sandwiches is trying to be facetious. Like you are. Who doesn't love a sandwich? If you tell me you don't love a sandwich, B, you're coming at me with I hate hummus and shit. Like, do you like sandwiches?
Yeah, sandwiches are great.
But I do think we in Australia
Can we build
don't.
up ideal sandwich?
Sure, Mish. Yeah, it's your podcast. You can do whatever you want. I think that sandwiches in Australia for a very long time weren't good. We didn't understand what a sandwich was meant to be and could be. I think we were like, when you look at a sandwich circa 1997 in Australia, it's bread, it's 2 pieces of ham, it's some cheese. It's all about the bread. Whereas other cultures understand what a sandwich is all about. A sandwich is like the bread has to be good. And that's why these Cubanos look so good on this in this movie. The bread is
Well, the bread
good.
is the house. It's the structure.
So you cannot just dismiss the bread. The bread has to be really nice and tasty. It's a major component. But it's not the major component. It's the house. It's the structure. It is a sandwich is not defined by its bread. It's defined by its
a house.
filling.
You need a house, but where are you going to sleep? How are you going to cook? Where are you going to do a wee? Like that. Like you need all those little things.
What do you think if you were talking about the bread as building, the bread as house analogy?
Yeah.
What is the bread and what is... Because I was going to say
The bread is the brickwork on the outside that keeps it from blowing over in the wind.
Because I was going to say like the bread is the building and the... Yeah, and then...
Well, because
and then the
otherwise
filling
all you have is a piece of land with a toilet and an oven and
I think this
fireplace.
This is the issue with the metaphor I was about to do, which is like the bread is...
That's an antipasto platter.
Mish, let me do my bread metaphor.
Sorry, go on.
Mish, I need to do my bread
Sorry,
metaphor.
please continue.
I don't want to leave it hanging.
Please, go on.
The bread. I was going to say the bread is the building and the filling is the interior design. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that does the justice to... I think the bread is the structural work. I think it's the beams. I think the filling in this metaphor, the filling encapsulates the brickwork, the walls, the cladding, what's the stuff you put in between. I think the filling is I think bread really is just the structural core. It's the foundation. But the filling
What is the big spongy shit you put in your walls?
Insulation.
crazy that's not the bread.
Yeah.
But I think that's the filling.
Okay.
Because that's the most bread. I think the bread. Here we go. Bread is the
Yummy.
foundation and the beams. It's the what's the word? The structure, the skeleton.
Yeah.
I can meet you on this. This is fine.
The filling is the house. It's the cladding. It's the brickwork.
To me, the filling
it's
is what makes a
plaster.
home.
Wow, Mish. The interior design is the sauce.
I think
It's the sauce.
No, I disagree.
I think insulation's the sauce, right? Because
What?
it's like you can.
No, B, you don't know what the fuck you're talking
What
about.
the fuck,
think so?
man?
What are you
Well, no,
fucking
you
on
can
about,
elaborate.
B?
You gotta
No,
have
go.
the sauce in there, you
Yeah,
know?
you do.
And like that's what fills the bread. Like you put the sauce directly on the bread,
Yeah.
just like you put insulation on the house.
I hear you.
Do you know
this
what I
is
mean?
what I
That's
think.
true, but I think you're coming at it too intellectual.
I think this is where I'm at. Yeah, I think that the bread is the brickwork. It's the structure of the house. It's the shape of the house,
Can you
right?
elaborate on brickwork? What do you mean by brickwork?
Walls.
Masonry.
It's the masonry, the walls, the
What am
beams.
I looking at?
Jesus.
What am I looking at? So,
An estate home. Look at the house.
let me just walk you through what I need to know. I'm standing in front of a plate
Yep.
and it's just bread, and you
Yeah.
say, "This is a sandwich." I'd go, "No, it's
No,
just
it's
bread."
not. Yes.
Now I'm standing in front of this house, and
Mm-hmm.
you go, "This is a house," and I go, "No, it's not. It's just."
Well, I'm talking about a house as a whole picture, so a
Yeah.
completed house.
So what am I looking at right
walls.
now?
You're looking at brick walls and a roof.
So are the windows in?
No.
So it's not yet weatherproofed yet. It's like
No, it's
we've
just-
got tarp instead of windows.
Yep.
But we've got the brick.
No,
we've
they're
got
just
the
big, empty.
cladding.
Yeah.
Plaster? No, you wouldn't plaster yet. So we've got the brick, we've got the cladding, we've got the roof, but no.
No,
windows.
the plaster's in. It's a shelter. It's essentially a shelter.
So the windows are in then.
Okay, sure.
So we've got a waterproofed shell of a building.
Yes.
And that is the bread.
Yes, a waterproofed shell of a building is the bread.
Yeah.
To me, the filling encapsulates everything about the dividing room doors, the doors themselves, the furniture, the artwork. It's what makes it into your house. And the sauce is the electricity that goes into the home to light it up so it can function.
Okay.
That, my friends, is my sandwich into home analogy. All right? Because you can take the sauce out and you've kind of got a home, but it just doesn't. It's a sandwich. It's still a sandwich without a sauce. It's still a house without electricity, but it's not operating.
I think you're giving. I think. It's an interesting metaphor. It's good.
Yeah.
I think I pretty fundamentally disagree, and I think we've just got to be okay with that.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, B just ripped out the insulation is the bread shit.
Where are you at now that you've had a bit of a think
Yeah.
about
No,
it?
I think
but I
that-
don't want you to tell
Hey, B,
party line.
I'm
If you
sorry
think-
that we had to go at you.
That's
You're allowed
fine.
If you think insulation
guess-
is the source.
It's unpopular having opinions on this podcast.
No, we embrace it.
to. Yeah.
I think maybe I'm saying the sauce is the plaster, right? Oh. Where it's like you could practically have just a brick wall house, right? Which is just the
I
bread.
actually-
But if
I
you put
dig what you're saying.
yeah, this is what I'm saying, right?
yeah.
The plaster is the sauce because it adds a little, it elevates it. You know, I would say each element is similar to a different room in the house. So like the lettuce or like the, you know, the vegetable, the kind of
The roughage.
light crush, crunch, whatever. That's like the bathroom. But then depending on a lettuce, maybe there's a bath. Maybe it's just a shower. You know what I mean?
Bidet, a bidet.
Yeah.
What I really like about, I'm coming back to, because I've had time to think, and I was a little rash. But I was thinking about it, and because I'm really on board with the like emotional equivalent. You know, I really want to talk more about this. I'm standing in front of a plate of bread, and you say to me, "That's a sandwich." I go, "No, it's not."
Yeah.
Right? I'm standing in front of a sandwich. I'm sitting in front of a sandwich with bread, filling, but no margarine, no butter, no sauce, no seasoning. And you go, "That's a sandwich." I go, "It is, but..." And I think, when I think about that, I go, if I were to walk into a house, it's decorated. It's got walls, doors, windows, everything. But the first gust of wind, I feel it because there's no insulation. It doesn't function as a shelter. I go, this looks like a house. This feels like a house. This ticks all the boxes of the house. But it is not a house at its core because it is not a shelter. And that is why I see your point. I disagree.
Yeah, I
Okay.
disagree.
On a pretty fundamental level.
Yeah.
But I get it.
I hear where both of you are coming from, to be honest.
Because where was I? I was saying interior design, anything. Yeah, because
You
I
said
do.
the interior design is the source
Yeah,
and that the beams are the bread.
at the foundation, the beams, all the pipes.
Yeah, and
everything
and that anything like plastering or windows is filling.
Yeah, so here's
Man, you put a lot of weight on sauce, dude. Like I agree, sauce is necessary, but I feel like for me personally, I hear you, I respect you, but based on your analogy, sauce is like the making, like it can fucking make or
think it
break a
is.
sandwich.
I think it is.
I'm a fillings girl.
I'm going to talk about this from here's where I'm coming from, right? And I'm going to come back to my original metaphor. I'm standing in front of a plate and there's just bread on it, and someone goes, "That's a sandwich."
I hate that cunt. Hate that cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, "No, it's not. It's the foundations of a sandwich. It's the things we need to make a sandwich. We build a sandwich upon this, but this is not a sandwich. It's two pieces of bread." I'm standing in front of a house. Someone says, "That's a house." I go, "No, it's not. It's the foundations of a house. It's the structure of a house. We will build the house upon this, but it is not a house." This is where my metaphor lies. Now, I'm standing in front of a sandwich. It is a sandwich. There's bread. There's ham. It's a whole lot of ham. Someone says, "This is a sandwich." I go, "This is a sandwich." I go, "It is a sandwich." But it doesn't speak to me. It's not my sandwich. This is just ham and bread. This is the house that is built. This is the house that is sold to me with white paint. It functions, but there's nothing there. Then you say to me, "Here is a sandwich. It is bread, it is mustard, it is ham." I say, "Yes." It is butter. It is salt and pepper. I say, "Yes." this is a sandwich. You say to me, this is a home. You have painted the walls. You put in wallpaper. You've brought in your favourite couch. There's tally. I go, yes, this is my home.
And then you eat that sandwich.
I've thought it through a little bit. I think you're right.
Oh, great.
I'm moving.
I knew all it was going to take was a bit of time.
This is
He just needed
Socratic debate.
All he needed to do was unpack his insane thoughts about interior design being sauce. Let him unpack it slightly, and then we get there.
Is this not the nature of Socratic debate?
100%.
We debate so we can reach. Now, I'm not saying you're all the way right.
I understand that.
Miss house with windows, that is the bread. Come on now. I'm not coming there. But what I will say is when you said to me you're putting too much weight on sauce, absolutely. I think the sauce is the indoor plants. It's the finishing touches. So it is it's the artwork. Ornaments, indoor plants.
Decoration.
But
the family dog. That's like salt and pepper.
Yeah. Well, no.
Do you know what that is? That's the topping of the bread, I reckon. Like if you get a bread with like something on the crust, a parmesan, a pumpkin seed, a fucking piss about on the top.
Yeah.
That's the family dog.
I think the family dog is more the part of the family than the house.
Okay, that's fair. I was stretching a bit
The
there.
family dog is like part of
family,
me, the man eating the sandwich.
Yeah. He's getting the corners of the sandwich.
I think the sauce is, but I think the sauce is all the way to wallpaper, paint, choices. I think the sauce is everything that makes this place mine, a home. It's all the interior decorating of it.
Ties it together.
Ties it together. But I'm going to put into the fillings anything like the fridge, the furniture, the major pieces of furniture, the things you have to set up before you start unpacking boxes.
The stuff you need to function as a human being.
I've moved here, but you know what? Yeah. Let's at least get the couch, the TV, the fridge going. Then I can unpack boxes over the next few weeks.
Yeah. IKEA is full of filling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is so I'm putting those things in the filling category, and I think we can break it down more. I
don't think it's necessary to, Zach.
I think
we have to wrap.
We
have to wrap, Zach.
I just got one more thing. The protein is the plaster, the plaster, the windows, the built environment. The salad and the other things is the furniture, the TV, that sort of thing.
All right, I think that's fair. I hear you.
Hey, what a great debate we've had.
Yeah.
We might not entirely agree on all the points, but we've found some consensus, except for your fucking
your weird shit. Your weird insulation shit.
Insulation.
Yeah.
No, I actually really dig that perspective. What the insulation does for me is it says, hey, we can approach this from a whole different way.
What this conversation has taught me is that it is possible to have a conversation, a debate, if you will, with people that have differing opinions to you without being a piece of shit.
So long as it's about like sandwiches.
As long as it's about sandwiches.
So I promised last Thursday, and this was how I'll end this from my perspective. I've talked about why I chose it. I promised last Thursday to talk about why this is my favourite plane movie. I believe I have in the past anyway. This is my favourite plane movie, Chef. We were talking about Chef. My favourite plane movie. Here's why. Easy, fun, joyful, beautiful. Can pause it to have a wee. And you're watching all the beautiful food you will eventually be eating once you get to your destination. So as you're eating your shitty little plane food and your taste buds aren't working, you're watching this delicious food going, yeah, when I get there, I'm going to eat so much yummy food.
Yeah. I will say this as well, and we did touch on this the last time we talked about Chef, but it is so worth a second mention. And that is the pasta the horny pasta he makes for Scarlett Johansson is the most sexy looking pasta I've ever seen. I want a bowl 3 times the size in my face. Yum, yum, yum. Lap it the fuck up.
There's people that have very legitimate criticisms of this film. It's a boy fantasy. It's a boy fantasy film.
Whatever. I'd fuck Scarlett Johansson too.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know what?
If I had to cast, there's wait staff that's obsessed with me. I'd probably cast Scarlett Johansson
she's
too.
very believable as wait staff. Also, Scarlett Johansson's got the energy of the...
And she's really talented and seems like a cool chick.
I could see Scarlett Johansson being the... I mean, Scarlett Johansson married a funny guy.
Yeah, she did too.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson has the energy of the head maitre d' that is dating the head chef.
Yeah.
Like, that's the energy.
I will say it is a very boy film. Of course, like it's...
But I don't think it's pretending not to be.
No, not at all. It's just an enjoyable
I don't
watch.
think it's
I think we've addressed why we put it in our top 8.
Yeah,
why
I said
it's
it.
number 5. And
But-
to be, I just want to make...
Oh, yeah. No, I was just going to say one thing about the Scarlett Johansson pasta thing.
Yeah.
If we're moving on from that, I'll just... Yeah. So the thing I wanted to say about Scarlett Johansson is I've heard that criticism, and I agree that it's just like a guy writes, directs, produces and stars in a movie where he's like, oh, I got to leave Scarlett Johansson and get back with Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, I know.
But a lot of people criticize it. They're like, oh, it's male fantasy. But it's like... whenever someone says that to me, I had someone message me once and be like, I hate that film. It's like male fantasy. I'm like, yeah, but did you see the pasta that he makes for it? It's like I look at that and I go, oh, I don't know if I believe Scarlett Johansson and Jon Favreau. And then he's making that pasta. I'm like, oh, I get it.
But also, I would argue that a lot of people that would probably make that criticism could potentially be guys being like, oh, John, you'd never pull Scarlett Johansson. Because as a woman, I can say I'd fuck Jon Favreau.
Yeah, Jon Favreau's
everyone
got
in
it.
this movie. Everyone in this movie. Jon
Everyone.
Favreau is so sexy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe it.
Everyone is beautiful. Bobby Cannavale.
Beautiful.
John Leguizamo.
Beautiful.
Favreau.
Beautiful. I want to make it really, really clear that even though this was not in my top 8, I respect and understand all the reasons why Zach chose to put it in his, which is why it's our number 5. I am more than happy for it to take this place. It is a worthy recipient of our 5th most Leguizamo
And Mish,
project.
thank you so much, B, as well. Thank you so much for having a wonderful debate about this sandwich house analogy.
I want to hear what other people think because I still, even though we've all expressed ourselves, I still think I'm right. So if anyone could just let us know, YouTube
Isn't that
comments
crazy?
is usually
I
good.
just was trying to draw, you're wrong, but I was hoping we could end this on a good note.
No,
but-
it's still a good note. The point is that everyone has different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's the right one. And we just move on. Thank you so much for listening to Leguizamo Rama this week. We'll be back next week with our number 4 pick, and it is a fun one. We'll see you on every Tuesday and Thursday. Check out our YouTube channel if you wish to, and you do. Thank you so much. Bye.
The Mish and Zach podcast is recorded on the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We believe that our collective culture will never reach its full potential until we embrace the history and the truth of the oldest cultures of this land.